Yo, what is going on, people? Welcome to another deadline stream, man. It's game week 7, and you know what? This week, I'm chilling, man. We're chilling. Today's a chill one for me, man. Nothing too stressful. I'm rolling the transfer, and that's about it, man. So, yeah, we're good, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Big up E-Man. Big up Reese in the chat as well. Yeah, man, big up everyone in the chat. But yeah, this evening, we are chilling, man. We are chilling. Hope everyone is doing good. Make sure you guys do smash a like on the stream as well if you haven't already. All that good stuff. But yeah, man, how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Big up Loving Fantasy Football in the chat as well. Big up Manish. Big up Isaac. Triple captain Haaland. I would say, I mean, I did think about it briefly, but I would say, nah. I'd say wait till probably Leeds at home. I think Leeds at home for Man City is my next favourite window to triple captain Haaland. So yeah, I'd probably wait till then. But yeah, to be honest, I don't think this is a bad. It's not necessarily a bad time to play Haaland. I don't think it's a bad time to play triple captain on Haaland, but I just think there's better weeks to do it. So, yeah. Let me just fix this. There we go. The TikTok can see that. Played your free hit. Oh, nice one. What's your free hit team looking like, bro? Will I do a watch long? Yeah, guys. I'll be doing a watch long today for Bournemouth versus Fulham. I will be live for that. Game. What games are you doing watch long? So Bournemouth versus Fulham. Tomorrow I should be doing Leeds versus Spurs and Chelsea versus Liverpool. And then Sunday probably just Man City versus Brentford. Potentially Everton versus Palace, but I'm going out on Saturday, so I'll see. But I don't even have many players involved actually as well in the 2 o'clock games. I've only got one. I've only got Ilman and Dye. Yes, I've only got one player, so I might not do the 2 p.m. games on Sunday, but I'll definitely be live for Man City versus Brentford. I'll definitely be live for Chelsea versus Liverpool. I'll definitely be live for Spurs versus Leeds, and today Bournemouth versus Fulham. So yeah. Andrew's getting sacked soon according to the sources. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I can't lie. Forest owners had a stinker. The Forest owners had a stinker there, man. He has had a stinker there. I don't know why he sacked Nuno. He should have kept Nuno, man. He definitely should have kept Nuno. Why do I have 3 Spurs players? Because they were playing Wolves at home, Leeds away, and Aston Villa at home. Wolves and Aston Villa at home is some of the best fixtures you can get right now. Definitely when I wildcarded. And Leeds isn't the best fixture, but it's not a bad fixture. I just think their fixtures are good. So, yeah. Who's the best captain this week? Please help. I'd say Haaland for sure, man. Haaland for sure. I wouldn't really overcomplicate captaincy this week, man. I would say just go for Haaland, man. Like, even Gyökeres, I don't think we can trust Gyökeres that much to bet against Haaland with Gyökeres. Like, Gyökeres is okay, but would I captain him over Haaland in the form that Haaland's in? Absolutely not, man. Like, Haaland's gone and scored 2 goals against Monaco away from home in the Champions League. He's scoring goals in the Premier League. I think this week, man, just keep it sweet and simple. Captain Erling Haaland. Honestly. I think I've overrated Gyökeres as an FPL pick. I might go to Voldemort, but Wiss will be back. Wiss has had a delay in his recovery, so he won't be back for a while. So I think Voldemort still remains a very good pick for the foreseeable future. But yeah, I do think like Gyökeres is a good FPL pick, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's like a must-have, and I don't think you should be captaining him over Haaland. Definitely not. So, yeah. One move I was actually considering taking out Richarlison this week for Voldemort. But I don't really want to. It's a nice move to be able to do Richarlison out, Voldemort in, but it was never part of my plans, and I just think, you know what, let me just leave it, because as much as Leeds can be considered a relatively tricky game, they still do concede goals, and I wouldn't be surprised if Richarlison does score in a game like this, man. So I'm probably just going to keep him. Keep Simmons or buy Saka or Gordon. I'd definitely sell Simmons for Saka. I do like Gordon as well, to be fair. Gordon is a nice shout, especially with him being on pens as well. Not a bad shout at all. But I just don't like Xavi Simmons. I don't really like as a pick. If I had enough money to go from Kudus to Saka, I probably would do it. Yeah, not having an Arsenal attacker this week is pretty scary, but that's just specifically for this week. I think next week when Arsenal play Fulham away and the week after when they play Crystal Palace at home, I don't think you necessarily need to have an Arsenal attacker for those games. So, yeah. When will I buy Minte? Probably in game week. Was it? I think game week 9 or 10. I'd probably say game week 9 or 10. In fact, maybe even potentially even maybe game week 8 as well. I'm not sure, but sometime in the next future, I will most likely be bringing in Minte. But I can't confirm that as it stands right now because so much can change, man. So much can change. It just depends really on whether when I want to bring in João Pedro. Basically, when I decide I want to bring in João Pedro, that's when I have to downgrade Kudus to Minte. That's pretty much it. You're one of the best FPL creators, entertainment over parroting. Hey, big up. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the support, man. Saka will haul, I have a feeling. Yeah, same. I do think Saka, I'm not going to lie, I could take out Salah this week. I could take out Salah this week for Saka, and then take out Saka next week and put Salah back in. I have considered doing that because I feel like I've got enough free transfers to do stuff like that. But at the same time, Chelsea defence is crap. Chelsea defence stinks. So I don't really want to sell Salah. I just don't want to overthink anything, basically. And I don't want to make transfers. I feel like a lot of the times this season, when I sort of make those kind of transfers and target those fixtures, it always just goes to shit. It always just goes wrong. So I feel like just leaving my team. Thoughts on Guehi? Like him as a pick. Love the Palace defense, man. Palace are the team right now, man. They are the team in form. So I do like Guehi, but I would say I prefer Chris Richards because defensive contributions are a big thing in this game, and I think Chris Richards is really good for defensive contributions. So I'd probably say I prefer him slightly over Guehi, but nonetheless, Palace defense is very, very good. You are the best FPL creator, bro. Hey, big up AJ. Big up AJ in the chat, man. I appreciate the support, guys. Am I the only one thinking that Salah's going on a winter arc now? Hey, you and me both, my bro. You and me both. Hopefully, fingers crossed, now he goes on a run. Because a lot of people are doubting Salah. A lot of people are going against Salah. So I'm hoping now he can punish the sellers. I really am. But yeah, I think now this is like... I think Chelsea away is actually a good fixture regardless. But after Chelsea, the fixtures that Salah has is just ridiculous. If Amram is still in charge, this United at home game is fantastic. Then after that, it's Brentford, fantastic. Then after that, Villa at home, fantastic. City away, that's fine for an attacker. Forest is shit. West Ham, Sunderland. Bro, Salah's got great fixtures until he goes to AFCON. So, oh man, I do think he'll become good during this run from game week 8 all the way until he leaves for AFCON. So that's why I do want to keep him. So yeah, man, hopefully Salah can just come in clutch, man. Because a lot of people have sold him to buy Haaland. Not many people have Haaland and Salah in the same team. So, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed before everyone does maybe jump back on Salah, he can give me those FPL points, man. But let's see. Dump Spurs players? Nah, man. Nah, I don't think I can do that, man. Not yet. I just think the thing is, things just change so quickly in FPL, man. They change so quickly. All it takes is Spurs to win this game 3-2. Richarlison scores, Kuda scores, and all of a sudden we got to get Spurs players in. Ultimately, I bought these Spurs players in because they had a good fixture on. Wolves at home, Leeds away, Villa at home, and after that Everton away. But mainly just those 3 games, right? So I'm gonna see the plan out. I'm gonna see it through. I still think Spurs can score. I'm not really expecting much from Van de Ven. I do expect Leeds to score, if I'm honest. But in terms of Kudus and Richarlison, I do think they can deliver good points over the next few games. So I'm gonna stick with them. Salah and Haaland will cook. I hope so, man. I hope so. Why do I low-key look like Nems? That's the first time I'm hearing that. Yeah, that's the first time I'm hearing that one still. Would I start Ndiaye or Tarkowski? I'd start... That's actually a good question. I would start... That is a very good question. I feel like Palace are... Oh, that's a tough one, you know. Are Everton more likely to get a clean sheet than score? Because Palace defence is really, really tough. Tarkowski probably gets defensive contributions. I don't see Palace losing, so it could be a 0-0, but then it could be a 1-1. You know what? I'm going to say Ndiaye. I'm going to say Ndiaye. No, I look like Aiden Heaven. No, I do not look like Heaven at all, bro. Our hair is different as well. I don't think I would say Heaven. You know what I get quite a lot? João Pedro. Especially in pre-season. In pre-season, I had that quite a bit. People used to say I look like João Pedro, which is funny. Am I a Spurs fan? No, I'm not. I'm not. Would I start Caicedo or João Pedro? Definitely João Pedro. Do you think I should take a hit for Nico and Wood to Gyökeres and Gabriel? Oh, yes. I actually think that's definitely worth a hit for me, for sure. Wood and Nico Williams are not doing anything in the next game. Gyökeres and Gabriel against West Ham at home could, definitely outscore Nico and Wood by 4 points. So I would go for it. And by the way, on Gabriel, just quickly, I do think Gabriel starts. If I didn't have Gabriel, would I buy him? That one I'm not so sure about. Maybe you could just play it safe and get Timber. But if you have Gabriel already, just play him, guys. Because, listen, at the end of the day, he either starts or doesn't play at all. So, worst case scenario, he doesn't play. I get Anderson off my bench, which is fine. I don't really mind it too much. But yeah, for what it's worth, I actually do think Gabriel will play. So yeah. I can see you in hip hop. That's funny. Richards or Tarkowski, very, very tough. I would probably say, as Everton are the home. Actually, no. I go Richards. Actually, I think I go Richards, man. Yeah, I think I go Richards. Reinders or João Pedro. Again, tough one. I'd go Reinders though. Porro, Van de Ven, and Grealish, or Porro, Munoz, and Grealish. So basically Van de Ven or Munoz. Munoz. I'd pick Munoz over Van de Ven. At least Munoz has got some attacking threat. Van de Ven's not really a great pick if you're not expecting a clean sheet in a certain game. And I'm not expecting a clean sheet in this game. Because Van de Ven's not really good for defensive contributions. So, yeah, I would pick Munoz because at least he's got the attacking threat. If you have João Pedro, guys, I would probably start him. But it depends if you've got someone else that's decent enough to take his place in the starting 11. But João Pedro playing against Liverpool isn't a bad fixture at all. Liverpool defence is horrible, honestly. Their defence stinks. Chelsea probably score 1 or 2 goals. I think I'm predicting a draw in this game, to be fair. I think 2-2. I think there's goals in this game for both teams, both Liverpool and Chelsea. But I definitely think Chelsea score, man. That Liverpool defence has been suspect, bro. The only good Liverpool defenders this season have been obviously Alisson in goal, who's injured. Van Dijk's been quite good. But everyone else, Kerkez, Konate, Frimpong or Bradley, they've been shaky, man. They've been very, very shaky. Like, Alisson and Van Dijk have been keeping that defence together. Especially Alisson, man. Like, Alisson is a big, big miss for Liverpool. A big, big miss. Like, his presence in that back line cannot be ignored, bro. Yeah, so I think Chelsea score for sure. And Chelsea are at home as well. So yeah, if you have João Pedro, I definitely would be starting him. to be honest with you. Obviously, it depends if you've got maybe another person that has a better fixture, then maybe you play them instead, which is fair enough, but I wouldn't feel bad about playing João Pedro. Bench one of João Pedro, Van de Ven. Yeah, bench Van de Ven, man. Get Van de Ven in the bin. If you can bench a Spurs defender this week, I'd be benching a Spurs defender. I'm more confident in the Spurs attack than I am in their defence, to be fair. I mean, Leeds do have Calvert-Lewin up front, and he is shocking. But I just can't see Spurs getting... If Spurs get a clean sheet, I'll be surprised. And look, I've got a Spurs defender, but truth be told, I'm not really expecting much from Van de Ven this week. Njai versus Palace or Anthony versus Villa? I would definitely say Anthony versus Villa. Because he's got the form right now. Villa are winning a few games now, though. Villa are actually winning a few games, to be fair to them. They are winning a few games now. But, yeah, I think I would say Anthony, man, because he's been in good form. But then again, Ndai's on penalties. Ndai is on penalties. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I would say Njai. I'd say Njai. Start Njai over Anthony. I take it back. I think Spurs concede, especially when the defense has looked shaky recently, and Leeds have been good right now. Yeah, I agree. I think Spurs concede for sure. How many points did I get in UCL Fantasy? I got 103 in match day 2. Yeah, I got 103. I didn't captain Mbappe. I captained Kane instead. So I lost out on points. And my flipping Arsenal defenders, I had Timber and Calafiori. They both got benched. So even though they got a clean sheet, I didn't get any points there. I did have Raya as well. So I had triple Arsenal defense, but only got my clean sheet points from one defender. But yeah, it was an alright week, to be fair, in UCL Fantasy. João Pedro, Enzo. João Pedro for sure. Next week, Bruno and Ekitike for Saka and Bowen. I feel like that Saka move is 1 week too late, bro. I feel like this is the week where if you're going to get in Saka, I feel like you should bring him in now, this week. Because, yeah, West Ham at home is probably the best fixture out of the next few games for Arsenal. Yo, Ryan, who should I start between Wood, Anderson and Tavernier? Definitely not Wood. Is this Elliot Anderson or Anderson the centre-back? Based off the way you spelt it, I think it is Elliot Anderson. I would actually start Tavernier, to be honest. I'll start Tavernier. Kane, Haaland and Mbappe is like cheating in UCL Fantasy. Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. It's mad. It's mad. Actually, to be fair, I used my wild card. I didn't have Haaland. I had Kane, Mbappe and Lautaro Martinez, to be fair. Lautaro Martinez also got a brace, so that worked out well. Obviously, Kane and Mbappe did what they needed to do. I had Arda Güler as well. Who else did I have? I had Dumfries. I had Elise. Oh, yeah, Elise. Oh, bro, Elise cooked, man. Elise cooked. But yeah, I had a lot of players that did well on UCL Fantasy. Foden or Mbeumo as a 1 week punt. I'm on wildcard 8. Enjoying the content, by the way. Hey, big up, bro. As a 1 week punt, Foden or Mbeumo. I think I'd say Foden. And that's purely because Foden's got a really good record against Brentford. He does have a good record against Brentford. He does score quite a lot against them. So I would say Foden. Yo, Ryan, who should I start at? Van de Ven, Murillo, Josh King. God, that is just a straight mid-off between all those players, bro. I can't lie. Van de Ven, mid. Murillo, mid. King, mid as a starter. I mean, I do actually rate Josh King as a player, though, by the way. He looks like a really good young talent. But as an FPL pick, not great. I'm not going to lie. I think I would just start King. Murillo probably, like, is he even going to play? I don't even know. Van de Ven. Oh, but then Bournemouth defence is solid, man. And Fulham are playing without any strikers. Actually, no, I take it back. Don't start King. He ain't doing niche. Start Van de Ven, man. Start Van de Ven. Yeah, start Van de Ven. That is, yeah, not a great selection of players, to be fair. Yo, Ryan, glad to catch you and hope you're well. I have a question. Big up, Josh. I want to bench boost, therefore, would you punt on selling VVD and João Pedro for any two players or just go with them? I would, I mean, it depends. Who would you be bringing in? Who would you be bringing in for Van Dijk? Who would you be bringing in for João Pedro? If it's, for example, let's say Gabriel for Van Dijk or an Arsenal defender for Van Dijk, and let's say Voltemode for João Pedro, I don't really think you have to sell João Pedro, to be fair. I'm not glad. I think João Pedro you keep. I actually don't think it's worth taking him out. But Van de Ven, if you were to swap for an Arsenal defender and hit the bench boost, I would do it, yeah. You could swap João Pedro for like Voltemode, Gyökeres if you've got the funds, but I don't actually think you need to sell João Pedro, man. I think João Pedro can definitely score against Liverpool. So, yeah. Is Gabriel going to start or at least play? I don't know, man. You're going to have to ask Arteta for that one, Chief, because I ain't got a clue. We only got the same information to work off, bro. I ain't got no insider information. I couldn't tell you if Gabriel's going to start. All I know is that Arteta kind of made it seem like he's okay and they've got nothing to worry about. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. But I can't guarantee that he starts. That's all I'm saying. Murillo or Wirtz? Who is the bigger FPL bum? 100% Wirtz, bro. 100% Wirtz. If on a 1 week punt, would you go Gabriel, Timber, Calafiori? If I knew for certain that Gabriel was going to start, I would say Gabriel, because West Ham have conceded the most goals from set pieces. But because there's just a slight doubt, and it is a 1 week punt, I'd say Timber. I mean, Timber's really good for attacking returns as well, man. Like, Timber's just class. Timber is just by far the best right back in the league, by the way. Like, it's not even close. I actually think, genuinely, there's not a single right back in this league that is close to Timber. I'm just trying to think right now. Yeah, there's no one, man. There is no one. Not even Reece James, because he's never fully fit. Squirts is shocking. Oh, Florian Squirts, man. What a name. Nah, not Reece James, man. Not for me, man. Number one, Reece James is never fully fit. And number two, even if he was, I just think Timber, I mean, to be fair, fully fit Reece James has got it all. Like, defensively solid, going forward solid, but he's just never fully fit, man. I don't think we're going to see Reece James play to the level that we saw him play at in his peak. I don't think we'll ever really see that Reece James again. Plus, in this Maresca team, he's not being used in the old sort of way that he used to be used. It's more of like an overlapping, bombing on fullback. He basically plays like an inverted fullback role in this Chelsea system as well, like more in midfield. So yeah, I just think, yeah, Timber for me is just the best right back in the league by far, I'll be honest. But yeah, fully fit Reece James is cold, no doubt about it. But yeah, how often is Reece James fully fit, man? Reece James prime FPL was so fun. No, facts. Prime Reece James was different gravy. When James and Chilwell were overlapping, I think when Chelsea were playing that wing back system, yeah, that was sensational stuff, mate. That was sensational stuff. Munoz better? Nah, no way. Munoz is not better than Timber. No way, Jose. Munoz is good, don't get me wrong, but he ain't better than Timber. Nah. Not for me, man. Bench 1, Reinders, Xavi Simons or Caicedo. I would bench... I'm tempted to say Xavi Simons, man. I just don't really rate Xavi Simons as a pick, I'll be honest. I feel like Caicedo is pretty much guaranteed to get DEFCON in this game. Pretty much guaranteed to get defensive contributions, but does he get an attack and return? I doubt it. I mean, potentially, but I doubt it. It does feel a bit underwhelming starting those players like Caicedo, who you're not really expecting to get an attack and return. Yeah, they probably get DEFCON, but without a clean sheet, that's only 4 points. It's not really a lot. So I guess just go for Xavi Simons and play the upside. I'd say just go for Xavi Simons and chance that, Xavi Simons gets a goal or 2 assists or 1 goal, 1 assist or something like that. Because it is a bit underwhelming. Just like 4 points from Caicedo is just, it's just kind of dead. So yeah, I'd rather just take the chance and play the upside. Am I doing a watch long today? Yes, I'll be live for the Bournemouth Fulham game. I've been so busy, I didn't even get a chance to post my watch long schedule this week on my community post section. But if you guys don't know already, I'll be doing Bournemouth versus Fulham, Leeds versus Spurs, Chelsea versus Liverpool, and Brentford versus Man City this week for the watch long. So yeah. Do Newcastle? I've got no Newcastle players in my team, bro. That game is pretty much irrelevant for me in terms of FPL. But yeah, yeah, that's why I'm not doing new. If I had Newcastle players, I would have. But yeah, that game isn't really relevant for me in terms of FPL. To play it safe, would you recommend Timber for West Ham? Yeah, I probably would. I do think Gabriel plays, but the thing is, Arsenal do have depth. They do have depth, so Gabriel doesn't necessarily have to play. So yeah, it's a weird one, man. But if Gabriel does start, then oh boy, what an option he's gonna be, man. Because West Ham are terrible from set pieces. Voldemort looks tempting. I agree. I've got enough to take out Richarlison and go for Voldemort. I've considered it, but I just decided nah. Because it was just never part of my plans. It was never part of my plans to bring him in. But I've got enough. Oops. I've got enough to get him in one free transfer. If I take out Richarlison, bring in Voldemort, I've got 0.1 in the bank. I have thought about it, but I mean, Forest are shit, man. They're actually trash. They're still... Like, they're conceding goals. Newcastle will score. Fact. Wait, even Gordon. I can even take out... Oh, shit. I can take out Kudus for Gordon as well. I can't lie, chat. Oh, man. Wait, no, I can't. Never mind. I don't have enough. I am kind of tempted to bring in a Newcastle player, though. And I could do it, but... Newcastle don't really score a lot of goals, though, man. They don't really score a lot of goals. I know they beat that Champions League team 4-0, but I don't even know what league that team is in anyway. So, I mean, that says it all. But in the Premier League, Newcastle going forward haven't really been that great. I'm just gonna leave my team, man. I'm not gonna make no last minute transfers. Could Storm Amy call off some games? I mean, I ain't got a clue, man. Potentially. I doubt it though, but who knows, man. I don't even know what games are sort of at threat of being called off. But if there are like if the Spurs game gets called off, I'm fucked because my bench is not like I've got two decent bench players. That's Rodon and Anderson. Actually, no. If the Spurs game gets called off, then I'm finished because Rodon is involved in that Spurs game. So. Yeah, Spurs game gets called off. I'm done. Yeah, I'm actually cooked. I'm playing with like 9 men. So I hope that does not happen. Yo, Ryan, why is it that the players that have 75% chance of playing tend to get so many points? Look at Harley vs. Burnley as an example. Hey, that's low-key true. I remember one time, I'm pretty sure one time, Hazard was yellow flagged. And... he ended up starting and getting like 2 goals, 1 assist or something. And I remember I didn't have him. I was fuming. Transferring Mintin, Isidore or Watermody and Xhaka. Ooh, Mintin, Isidore, yeah. Have I considered benching Gabriel? Absolutely not, no. I don't really see the logic in benching Gabriel this week, to be honest. Like, for me, it makes no sense. I think... you may as well just take the risk that he starts. And if he doesn't start, he's probably not fit enough to come on and get any minutes at all. So in that case, I'll get whoever's on my bench. But yeah, for me, it just like, yeah, there's no real point benching Gabriel this week for me. Like, I'll start him. If he doesn't play, then fine. I'll just get Anderson off the bench. But if he plays, then happy days. I personally do think that that Gabriel will play anyway, regardless. I do think Gabriel will play, but who knows? I could be wrong. Ryan, hope you're well. Big up, Krish. Got two questions. Who to start out of Gakpo and Anderson? Not Forest. Ooh, I'd probably say Gakpo. And want to buy Timber instead of Gabriel for the upside. Who to start out of Anderson and Van Dijk? Okay, I would firstly buy. I would firstly start Gakpo for sure. I think Chelsea's defense is dead. I know Gakpo's been out of form, but yeah, like I said, Chelsea defense is dead. So I would start Gakpo. Now I'm gonna be honest. I would sell Van Dijk. I would sell Van Dijk for Gabriel purely because I don't think he's worth 6 million. And now that Alisson is confirmed out injured, I just think that Liverpool defense is just terrible. Honestly, I think Liverpool will concede in the majority of games. Do they get a clean sheet? I don't really see where Liverpool get a clean sheet. Even Man United, as bad as we are, I think we could score against Liverpool. Like, honestly, if you've been watching Liverpool this season, like you'll see they just give up so many chances, man. Yeah, I would get rid of Van Dijk, man. I'd get rid of Van Dijk. Do I think Gabriel will play, or should I start with Pedro against Liverpool? I think Gabriel will play, bro. Is Xhaka alright against Man United? It's not really ideal. I wouldn't really want to be starting someone like Xhaka if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of him as a pick. Like, he's decent as a cheap midfielder, don't get me wrong, because he does pick up defensive contributions as well, but I just think, yeah, it's not really the most exciting pick. It kind of feels like you're capped at 4 points. Liverpool being so lucky this season with their wins, yeah, I agree. They've been very lucky. Thanks, bro. Watchalong tonight. Gonna confirm Van Dijk to Timber. Hey, big up, man. I hope it goes well for you, that transfer, and hopefully Van Dijk doesn't score and get a clean sheet. I mean, listen, if Van Dijk cooks, don't blame me. That's what I'm saying, man. Don't blame me. But no, to be fair, I do think an Arsenal defender is much more the better pick than a Liverpool defender right now. I think I might consider a Liverpool defender when they from game week, I think 12, when it's Forest at home, West Ham, Sunderland, Leeds. That's when I think Liverpool have a good chance of getting some clean sheets. And then even after that, Spurs always tough, but they've got Wolves at home, Leeds at home again. That's when I think Van Dijk will be good. But from now until game week 11, how many clean sheets are Liverpool really getting? Chelsea? No, I doubt it. Man United? Alright, you know what? Let's say Man United, they get a clean sheet. Fine, 1-1. Then Brentford away. I'm sorry, I think Brentford score 2. Aston Villa at home. Depends what Aston Villa turns up, but it could be a clean sheet for Liverpool, to be fair. So that's 2-2. Then City away, they definitely score. So 3 games the next 5, I think Liverpool could get clean sheets. But even like the United game, I think they could concede, really. Villa at home is probably their best chance of getting a clean sheet. Villa at home is the best chance of Liverpool getting a clean sheet. So yeah, I don't really see it happening. I don't really see Van Dijk being a good pick for the short term. Hello Ryan, should I go Voldemort or Bowen? Both very, very good picks. I really do like Bowen now that Nuno is in charge. But if you're going specifically from this week onwards, I would say Voldemort just edges it. Because Bowen's got to play Arsenal this week, which is not great. But after the Arsenal game, the fixtures are good for Bowen. I think I'll end up just playing both Timber and Gabriel, hoping they both play and pick up a clean sheet possible. Goal threat. Yeah, that's good, man. If you got both Timber and Gabriel, I would definitely play them. Realistically, I think all Arsenal defenders this week is getting 6 points. Well, depends what you think the score is. If it's a low scoring Arsenal win, then maybe a defender gets bonus points. But you know what? I do think one of Timber or Gabriel, or even both, will get attacking returns, man. If Gabriel starts, his West Ham are literally the worst team in the league for defending set pieces. So I think Gabriel could walk away with an attacking return. And just Timber's open play sort of attacking threat is really, really good. So in this game, I expect, Arsenal should just dominate the ball, right? West Ham are probably just going to defend, especially with Nuno being in charge. So they're going to be pushed high up the pitch. Timber's going to be in and around the penalty box. I can see Timber walking away with an attacking return. This is definitely the game where he can. So I would say Gabriel and Timber have potential to walk away with double-digit hauls, to be fair. Yo, what's good, bro? Thoughts on Salah to Saka this game week to afford Krupi to Bowen next game week and free up a third Bournemouth slot for Senesi and have 1.5 in the bank. I personally wouldn't sell Salah if you got him. If you still have Salah, I would keep him. I just think the fixtures for an attacker that Liverpool have coming up are really good. So that's my thoughts on that. Yeah, I just think I keep looking at these games and I just think I know Liverpool have been slow, but from an attacking perspective, they still do create a few chances, and I think the amount and volume of chances they're going to create in these games from game week 8 onwards are just going to be so much more than what we've seen so far. Salah's obviously a 90-minute man on penalties, all that good stuff. I just think United, Brentford, Villa at home are so good for an attacker. And then City away is quite tough, but I think City might open up a bit more this game, and that will benefit the likes of Salah. So I personally would keep him. And I think what makes me like Salah even more is the fact that people are selling him as well. So, yeah. Hey, yo, big up David. Saka or Fernandez? I'd say Saka, bro. Not gonna lie, you're the most entertaining FPL creator out there. I watch most of them. They're boring. You show the exact true feelings and emotions of this frustrating game that we will sometimes share. Hey, big up Cregan, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for the support. Honestly, it means a lot. Shout out to you, my bro. I have it in Ndiaye. Should I start Munoz or Van de Ven? Because you've got Ndiaye, I would start. Actually, I would. You know what? It's very rare where I would recommend playing your defender against your attacker, but I just don't see Van de Ven doing much this week. So I would start Munoz and hope that if Ndiaye scores, maybe Munoz can score or get an attacker return. So I'd probably say Munoz. Once Liverpool renew their subscription to PGMOL, Salah will be cooking again. I need Salah to step up soon, man. I really do. You know what's funny is that when everyone was hot on Salah at the start of the season, I was against picking Salah. Now everyone's sort of going against Salah and selling him. I'm now sort of pro Mohamed Salah. I believe everyone should have them. It's kind of funny how that's worked out, but yeah. Would I do Murillo to Timber for a hit? I don't really think taking a hit for defenders is good, personally. But I think you'll make those points back over a long stretch of games. So I'm going to say yeah, because Forest is shit, man. Forest is just dead. Like, honestly, if you own a Forest defender, just fucking get rid of them, please. Just get rid. So I would say yeah. Just do it, man. I would say yeah, just do it. Why not? Why not, man? Watchalongs this week. Yes, bro. I will be doing watchalongs this week, starting off with Bournemouth versus Fulham. What I'll do is probably after the Bournemouth game or in between or just before the Bournemouth game, just before I go live, I'll post my watchalong schedule graphic. Yeah, usually I would post it on Friday evening, but I've just been so busy, and obviously it's been a Friday deadline as well, so yeah, I haven't got to post it this week. But I'll be doing Bournemouth versus Fulham today. Tomorrow I'll be doing Leeds versus Spurs, of course. That's a big one for me. That Leeds versus Spurs game, oh, fuck me, that is such an important game. I don't think you guys understand. Like, oh man, please, Spurs, man. Spurs. That could make or break my week, that Spurs game, man. Because I'm like competing against the likes of Gyökeres, Bruno Fernandes, Brian Mbeumo, these kind of players that that FPL managers have. But because I've got Salah and Haaland, I've had to go for like cheaper players like Kudus and Richarlison. I need Spurs to flipping cook, bro. I'd rather not play FPL again than own a Forest defender. No, facts, bro. Munoz, Romero, Guehi, Senesi, Gabriel. Should I bench any of them? I would bench Romero. If I was going to bench one of those, I'd bench Romero. Senesi and Gabriel should be locks. Like, they should be starting for sure. And then I'd probably start Munoz over Guehi. So, yeah. I don't know how many defenders you want to start this week, whether you're playing a 4 or 3 at the back. But if you're playing a 3 at the back, I would start Munoz, Senesi, and Gabriel. Bench Reinders or Anthony? I'd say bench Anthony this week. I think Reinders does well, man. I think Reinders does well in this game. I got a feeling Reinders does do well this week, and you know what? With the formation that City play, and just knowing that, you know, Foden in previous years from that sort of central position just behind Erling Haaland has banged against Brentford, with Reinders playing in that similar sort of role, slightly deeper, but still in that, you know, similar sort of role with the license to go forward. Man, I think Reinders will be good this week. I really do. Start Minte or Gibbs White? I'd say Minte for sure. Kudus out for Sarr this week. Is it worth it? Selling a player before they play Leeds doesn't feel ideal, so I'm going to say no. Because it just doesn't feel right selling a player before they play against Leeds, to be honest with you. Yeah, I give Kudus another go. But I think I'm definitely going to get rid of Kudus soon. Spurs game cancelled due to weather warning. Yeah, good one, Mike Wazowski. Good one, mate. Good one. Should I get Richarlison? No, I probably wouldn't. Like, I know I've got him, but yeah, I don't think now's the time to get Richarlison. If you got him, you don't have to sell him. You can keep him. But would I be going up my way to buy Richarlison? Nah, I wouldn't. I'd much rather own the likes of Voltemode. I'd much rather own Bowen from next week over Richarlison. But yeah, this week, if you need a striker around that price range, I'd go for Voltemode for sure. Yeah, that's just me though. That's just me. That is just me. Thoughts on Porro and Calafiori to Burn and Gabriel next week? I mean, I feel like those moves you could actually do this week instead. Low key, I feel like Burn and Gabriel this week is a lot better than next week. Like the fixtures they've got. So I'd probably say do it this week instead. Anyone know if João Pedro is starting? Well, no, I don't. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I think he does start though. To be fair, I think he does. But do I know he starts for sure? Absolutely not. Burn looks good this week. Yeah, I agree. Sell Kudus or Enzo. I'd sell. See Enzo without. If Palmer's not in the team, then I think Enzo from Gameweek 8 looks quite good. But if Palmer's back in the team, I think it reduces the appeal of Enzo, which is, again, I don't know when Palmer's going to be back. But I'd say just sell Enzo. If you're talking about this week, to sell one of those two, I'd sell Enzo, I think. Hi, my team is Raya, Dubravka, Diakate, VVD, Tosin, Lacroix, Grimson, Reynes, Foden. What transfers should I do for -4? Why are you panicking, bro? Christian, calm down, bro. Breathe. Stop panicking, man. Stop panicking. No, I think your team looks fine, to be fair. Like, Haaland, Gyökeres, João Pedro, that's cool. Gakpo is a little bit of a bum, not going to lie. But Njai, Semenyo, Foden, Reinders is fine. You could do... You've got Raya, VVD. Yeah, you got... I don't know how many free transfers you've got, but you could just do Gakpo to Eze. I think, guys, Gakpo to Eze this week is a good move. If you've got Eze or Squirt, I mean, if you've got flipping Gakpo or Squirts this week, taking them out and bringing in Eze is not a bad shout at all. I think if I had enough money, yeah, to go from Kudus to Eze, I think I would do it this week. I actually think I would do it this week, but I don't have enough, unfortunately. I'm broke. I said we don't have the capacity. I don't have the facilities for that, unfortunately. But yeah, I think Eze this week looks really good. And he got benched in the Champions League as well, which is always a good sign for a start in the next Premier League game. So yeah, man, take out Gakpo, bring in Eze, and you're good, man. No need to panic, bro. Christian, don't panic. Your team looks decent, man. Your team looks decent. Should I double up on Spurs defense for game week 7? Absolutely not. Do not double up on Spurs defense, bro. Spurs defense is dead food, I'll be honest. When Haaland is in form, you don't overthink it, right, Ryan? 100%, Jack. When Haaland's in form, it's just simple a case of captain him. Like, I ain't captaining anyone else, right? Haaland is my captain. As simple as that. Yeah, like, even if I had Gyökeres, if I had Saka, I would not be tempted to go there at all, man. At all. No Arsenal attacker is insane. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's not really insane when you consider the fact that I've got Haaland and Salah. Like, realistically, I can't really fit. I mean, if I wanted to, I could get Eze in 2 free transfers, but I don't want to use my 2 free transfers just to get an Eze, to be fair. Like, after this week, the Arsenal attack doesn't look as promising. Like, Fulham away, Crystal Palace at home, it's not necessarily easy. So, I'm alright, man. Yeah, this game, not having an Arsenal attacker, it's a little bit, scary. But, listen, all I need really is if Richarlison can just, score the same amount of points as Gyökeres, then I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Salah is not worth the price. Oh, look at how the tables have turned. When I was saying this at the start of the season, what was everyone saying? No, Salah is crazy. No, Salah is crazy. I was literally banging on about that for so much, and people are telling me it doesn't matter, bro. It's Salah, bro. It's Salah, bro. It's Mohamed Salah, bro. You have to have Salah. What happened to that, guys? Where's that narrative gone now? Where has that narrative gone now? All of a sudden now that's gone. All of a sudden that narrative is gone. Now, to be honest, I think Salah, from as I keep saying, I think from game week 8 onwards, Salah will feast. But let's see, man. I could be wrong, but let's see. Salah in your team is risky. Man, comments like that is quite funny, considering I was being told the exact opposite of that statement in game week 1. In game week 1, I was getting told the exact opposite. How the tables have turned. It's actually quite funny. Does that mean I get to say I told you so, guys? Does that mean I get to say I told you so? Who's them? We've been Team Haaland from day one. It's true. It's true. Some of you guys were Team Haaland with me, but some of you guys were telling me I was a fraud for not picking Salah. I knew Haaland would score over Salah since day one. No, facts, bro. Facts. I thought Salah's form was going to continue from last season, but now he's just not involved as much anymore. Yeah, he's not involved at all, really. He's not. A part of me, like, the thing is, it all can change so quickly. I'm telling you, a part of me's thinking, should I have used my wild card and, kept Salah? But at the same time, I'm just like, bro, all it takes is Salah to score. All it takes is Salah to score against Chelsea and then get 1 goal, 1 assist against United, and then all of a sudden, everyone is scrambling to get Salah in their team. Like, it can change like that. It really can change like that. And because it's Salah as well, the moment he just scores for like 2 games in a row, people are going to start getting scared. People are going to start scrambling because it's Salah. And I just think to have him already makes me in a good place, because even if he does stink up the place, like if he blanks in the next 2 games, I would consider taking him out. And I can go to any player I want, which is fine. If Cole Palmer's back, I can go to Cole Palmer. If Saka's in form, I can go to Saka. I can go to anyone. So realistically, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. Guys are calling Haaland washed now they're shaking their bum cheeks for him. No, that is pure facts, bro. That's pure facts. I can't lie, that's probably the best take I've ever had on FPL. That's been massively proved right. Like, I couldn't have said it any better. Go and watch my videos in pre-season talking about the Haaland disrespect. I'm not even joking. Go back and watch it. It's right there. I was saying, bro, Haaland, people are doubting him. People are forgetting what this man can do. But guys were telling me, nah, man, Haaland's finished, bro. He ain't the same. He's overpriced. He's way too expensive. And now, like you say, everyone's shaking their bum for Haaland, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Nah, it's so funny seeing bro defend Salah. I know. Usually I'm on the other side. Usually I'm the one calling Salah a bum and calling him a fraud. But now the tables have turned. It's mad. It's mad. The tables have actually turned. The tables have turned, man. I'm here now defending Salah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I've switched sides. It's mad. It's mad. Hopefully Salah can repay, the faith that I put in him. Haaland was a tough one, though. Ryan is doing this because he likes anti-template. Nah, man. Listen, this is just my opinion, bro. It was just my opinion on Haaland. I didn't just say it for the sake of it. I actually believed it, which is why I picked him. And I actually believe what I'm saying about Salah right now, which is why I'm picking him. So I believe what I'm saying, and the proof is in the pudding. That's why I've got Salah in my team. So let's just see what happens, man. Salah's now my guy, man. I've switched sides now, guys. Salah's my guy. Salah's my guy. But to be fair, I'm giving him like 2 games. If Salah flops in 2 games, then serious questions need to be asked. Yeah, I'm gonna give Salah until the Brentford game. I'm gonna give Salah Chelsea, United, and Brentford. If he blanks in those 3 games, he's fucking getting sold straight. Expeditiously, he's getting sold. But I'll give him till Brentford. Salah is dog. He's out this week for me. Salah is washed. Oh my days. No, do you know how funny it is from my perspective seeing all these comments on Salah? Guys, go to my TikTok videos, yeah? Go to the clips I posted when Salah got those last minute goals and I was raging about Salah being a bum. Go and check the comments, bro. Check the comments and you're going to laugh. Everyone was getting on to me for talking trash about Salah. And now look, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Game week 8 is looking long for everyone. No, that's facts still. I can't lie. Game week 8 is not looking great. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking great. Yeah. I mean, it's I think my attack is okay, but my defense is a bit meaty. My defense is a bit mid. I might bring in João Pedro game week 8 though. Like, João Pedro's not being called up to the Brazil squad. He's gonna have I believe he'll be fully fit. I might take out my Spurs players and bring in João Pedro and maybe Paqueta or Minte. I don't know. Or I could just roll again. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Watkins as a cheeky triple captain differential. Andrew, listen. Someone needs to slap some sense into you, bro. I'll be honest. What do you mean Watkins as a triple captain differential? Are you high? Are you smoking that good stuff, bro? Absolutely not. Bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Triple captain on Ollie Watkins, the absolute bum. Please, don't do it to yourself, bro. Do not do it to yourself. I mean, listen, it's not my FPL team, it's yours. If you want to do it, be my guest. But personally, if I was in your shoes, I would not be doing that at all. I mean, owning Ollie Watkins enough is torture as it is, right? But using my triple captain on that fraud, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Watkins still a bum, my brother. Facts. Kudus or Gordon? Gordon. Now, don't disrespect my goat. Watkins gonna bag a brace. Yeah, good luck with that, Chief. Good luck with that, man. When Burnley pot that bus and it's like, what? I'm predicting 1-1 or 1-0 Villa. I don't think there'll be a lot of goals in that game. Is it worth bringing in an Arsenal fullback for Porro? I'm on wildcard 8. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just, to be honest with you, I'm not going to lie. I've got triple Spurs in my team this week. Am I confident in triple Spurs this week? Absolutely not. I'm really not. It's not a bad fixture, but I don't know. Spurs have just been, like, it's funny because before the Wolves game last week, I thought Spurs were, like, you know, quite a good team, but now they're just looking kind of dead. Like, they played crap against Wolves. They stunk it up against Bodo Glimt, yeah? And now I'm just sort of like, I don't really know if Spurs assets are that good anymore. So, yeah, although I've got Spurs players in my team, I don't really necessarily think they're amazing picks. I'm kind of late. Will I be doing a watch along for tonight's game? Yes, sir. I will be doing a watch along for tonight's game. More you can believe. We will be there. We'll be there, guys, to see that Semenyo masterclass. That Semenyo and Senesi masterclass. We'll be there. More you can believe. More than you can believe. FPL Raptor is actually talking about the weather situation and possible postponement, but he says it's unlikely, of course, that it will happen. In the Spurs game, wait, are you being serious? All I'm saying, guys, if the Spurs... listen, if the Spurs game gets called off, I'm finished. Voila. No, I'm actually finished. Like, genuinely, I'm finished. That's 4 players just gone. No, I'm finished. I'd be playing with 9 men. If the Spurs game gets called off, I'm playing with 9 men. 1, 2... Yeah, I'm playing with 9 men. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. It better not get postponed. It better not get postponed, bro. Otherwise, I'm finished, bruv. Oh, I'm gonna crash out so hard honestly, if that happens, I'm just don't even get me started, bro. I'm even getting pissed off thinking about it. Please, just don't get me started, man. Nah, man, I swear down, bro. Just nah, please. Surely not, man. Surely not. Surely not, man. No, I'm not really seeing anything on it, but yeah, it's not. I'm a bit nervous. I'll be honest. I'm not really feeling confident about this week, man. I got a little feeling I'm gonna get a red arrow this week, man. Like last week was a great week, you know, got a big green arrow, but I know how this story goes, bro. I just know, looking at my team, I'm getting a red arrow this week, man. I'm just deep in it right now. I'm definitely, Ndai's going to blank. Salah's going to blank. My Spurs players are blanking. I might get a clean sheet from Bournemouth. Might get a clean sheet from Arsenal. Semenyo might get an attack and return and Haaland might score. But Reinders, Kudus, Richarlison, Salah, Ndai, Van de Ven. I bet you those 6 guys are blanking, bro. Reinders or Enzo, long-term pick. Reinders for sure. Reinders over Enzo. Rule number 1 in FPL: never triple on any of the team. The league is too unpredictable. I kind of disagree with that. Like, if the triple up involves 1 defender and 2 attackers, I don't really see the problem. Or if the triple up involves 2 defenders and 1 attacker, I don't really... Because I don't look at sort of defenders and attackers as, like, the same. Because defenders ultimately get points for clean sheets. Attackers get points for goals. If I think said team is going to get a clean sheet and I think they're going to score a lot of goals, then why not triple up? I know it can be deemed as risky, but I mean, if you're someone that likes to spread your sort of risk, then fine, I get it. But for me, I just feel like, yeah, if the triple up, like triple attack, okay, fine, I understand it. Or triple defense, I kind of understand it. But when one's a defender and, you know, the other two players are attackers, I don't really look at it as like a triple up. I really don't. I kind of separate the attack from the defense. 10 out of 11 blanks with Senesi Defcon. Bench 1, Xhaka, Rich, Soren, Die. Xhaka. Is captaining Gabriel a player or dumb? If he wasn't yellow flagged, I'd say it's a very nice gamble. But still, if you got Haaland, just captain Haaland. It's not dumb because I think the clean sheet chances are good and West Ham are the worst team at defending set pieces in the league. But ultimately, Erling Haaland is Erling Haaland. The man is a flipping robot, right? I would just captain him and play it safe. If you don't have Haaland, then captain Gabriel is not a bad shout. But because he's yellow flagged, I think it's a bit risky. Rule number 2, you should always have a Chelsea attacker. Why is that? Strand Larsen ill. I heard that Strand Larsen is not fully fit, but probably will play. He's not confirmed out of that game, is he? Surely not. By the way, guys, smash a like on the stream. We're only 9 likes off 100. We are 92 likes at the moment. So 8 likes now because I just saw it went up. So smash a like. Can we get to 100 likes? That'll be fantastic. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Subscribe to the channel. 4 minutes till the deadline. 4 minutes till the deadline. Make sure you get those teams locked in. Let me just refresh and make sure that my team's actually locked in. Ah, boy. Alright, yeah, my team's locked in. Captain Haaland, Vice Salah. Yep. We are ready to go. Oh, Haaland plays last as well. Damn. So I got 3 players playing on Sunday. 2 players playing today, and then the rest of my team on Saturday. Oh, hopefully we get off to a good start today, man. Senesi and Semenyo, hopefully they cook. Yo, FPL Ryan, what's my real name? I wonder what my name could be. I wonder. I'll let you have a guess about that one, bro. I'll let you have a guess what my name is. I'm captaining Salah over Haaland. Brentford away seems more difficult than current Chelsea. You know what? That's ballsy, but I don't like it. I feel like you're overcomplicating it, bro. I did this a lot last season. Just captain the player who's in form, man. It's Erling Haaland. It's Erling Haaland, man. It is Erling Braut Haaland. Just captain him, man. My heart's telling me to captain Saka, but I have Haaland in the team. Yeah, don't listen to your heart, bro. Your heart's tricking you. Captain Haaland. Captain Haaland, man. Just captain Haaland, guys. Honestly, bro. You see this year, I'm not taking any risks with captaincy, bro. Honestly. No risks whatsoever. I'm just picking the guy who's in form. Simple as that. And Haaland's in form. He's scoring goals. I'm captaining him. Romero or Alderete for this week? Romero. I don't think Sunderland get a clean sheet. I mean, Alderete could get defensive contribution points, but to be honest, I do think Man United score 1 or 2 goals against Sunderland. So, yeah, I would just bench Alderete. Am I going to stay live till kickoff? Absolutely not. No. I'm going to go in and come back at about 15 minutes before kickoff. I'm going to set up a new stream. Yeah, so I'm going to go and come back in about an hour or so. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes. Are we watching the game tonight? Yes, sir. Yes, we are. We're gonna witness another Semenyo masterclass, bro. We are going to witness another Semenyo masterclass. We will be there. Money can believe. We will be there. We will be there. Oh, Anton Semenyo. Hey, big up the chat, man. We got 100 likes. Appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. A 0-0 draw. You know what? A 0-0 would be frustrating, but if Senesi gets defensive contributions in that 0-0 draw, I wouldn't mind it. A lot of people have Semenyo anyway, so yeah, I wouldn't mind it. But I'm guessing you don't have Semenyo. If you want a 0-0 draw, that probably means you don't have Semenyo, so yeah, man. I guess there is still... It seems like everyone has Semenyo, but I guess there is still people out there that don't have him. Right, 1 minute left. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hopefully it's another good week, guys. Hopefully it's another good week. You don't have Semenyo or Senesi. Oh boy, you bet. If I was you, I wouldn't tune into the stream. I wouldn't watch this Bournemouth vs Fulham game for your own, health, for your own sanity. I would stay away from checking the result of this game, or watching this game, because yeah, to not have Senesi or Semenyo, lot of mercy. You could be cooked after this game. Like Fulham have injuries as well. Fulham have injuries, like, oh boy, you could be finished, bro. You could be finished. Yeah, I would not watch this game if I were you, man. Yeah. Right. We are locked in. Locked in. And I ain't talking about locked in. Right. Yeah, we're done. All right. Listen, guys, I'll be back in about an hour and 15 minutes. It feels like it's going to be a dead game. You know what? I could imagine it being quite a dead game. I do think Bournemouth get a clean sheet, though. Fulham ain't got Muniz. They ain't got Jimenez. Like, I don't know how Fulham are scoring. Now that I say that, I've probably jinxed it. So there we go. Senesi blank confirmed. But yeah, as I said, I do expect Bournemouth to get a clean sheet. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in about an hour and 15 minutes. I'll be back at 7:45. So I'm going to go set up a new stream and all that good stuff. Need to do the thumbnail, do the graphics as well. So yeah, I'll be back then and I'll see you guys then. So yeah, man, big up everyone. And yeah, that's it, man. Peace.